said that as I was like talking, the door was open and they had people walking by, young men walking by, and everybody that walked by the front door, she said they lifted their shirts and showed all their guns and all their knives, and they were going like this. But, I was like oblivious. I'm not even a real blonde. And I had like no clue, it's like the idols. I never noticed the idols. I never noticed the violence. I never noticed anything. I was just like on assignment to pray, for. And so when I got there, he actually, I said, would I pray for you? And he was so shocked. Like nobody, I think, ever directly comes up to him. So he just sat down on the couch, and then I felt like I was towering over him. So I got down on my knees, and I put my hand on his shoulder. I don't know if you should touch drug lords or whatever. I put my hand on his shoulder, and the moment I put my hand on his shoulder, I had a picture of a little boy in the dark, all alone, terrified, alone, terrified. And I suddenly understood everything. The reason why he surrounded himself with guns and every power he could find was to protect, because there's a terrified little boy in there that wasn't cared for. And I just began to pray. I never said that. What I prayed is, Lord, I just want to thank you. And I pray you would bless this man for helping so many little children who are afraid and alone, with no mother and no father to take care of them. And all these little children. And Lord, this man has found a place to feed them. Bless this man for helping the terrified little children. And when I opened my eyes after the prayer, he had tears in his eyes. And after that moment, he was like my best friend. Hey, every time I came. And I said, I want you to know that we are doing ministry and we're partnering from the nations to help Pastor Durseo give education to these little kids. And we actually built a school next by. We built a daycare. We did helped with the feeding program. And I said, there will be people coming from a lot of countries because we're all coming together to help Pastor Durseo help the children. But you're the one that made a way for him to do it. You know what I mean? And so it's a way to collaborate and work together to help. And I'm preaching to the converted here. You're already doing it. But this is where the word of the Lord should go to kings,